I did do some prep work this week, so I didn't go anywhere new, right? No special new places. But I collected from the shallows in the mushroom area and the mushroom biome area. Hello. So now we have an entire full sub with basic ingredients. But now we have to do the fun thing. We gotta go looking for blueprints, which means we have to go deeper into 300 depths somewhere. I'm not looking forward to it. But yeah, so this is gonna be interesting. I got the prawn suit, so we have to get prawn suit arms. A depth module for any of the equipment would be great. I've made backup batteries. I've put gardens and everything on board. I was playing with these to see if I could add decorations to the thing, and I can, because I really like these pink flowers. So there's that. What's this? What are we scanning? Oh, we want to scan the potatoes. Okay. Potato. Okay. I have obviously I have all this stuff. So, 1 second. I need to fix the audio. It doesn't sound loud. Hold up. But let me check this way. It's not loud enough for my hearing. Okay. We're gonna fix it that way, maybe? Hello? Game? I can hear it pretty well now, but the OBS isn't seeming to be picking it up. Let's see. Oh yeah, something's wrong with OBS. Because OBS isn't picking anything up. Okay.
Message from Aurora live pod 13 coordinates attached live pod.
Now it is.
High priority passenger.
Yoki-kasa. I said kasa. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Location uploaded to PDA.
Burial detail. He's just straight dead. It's like, yeah, he's absolutely dead. We don't know what. There's no question about him. He's gone. Okay, so I fixed the auto a little bit so that it helps. Also, while I was in the mushroom biome, I finally caught one of the peepers that has the pretty tail on it. So it is now in there. It's coming with me. I've moved my module here. The upgrade module. And this whole thing has extra batteries and everything else in it. It holds 90% of my basic base that I have presented. Like I collect all the greens. I didn't fill both walls because this wall was being funky. It wouldn't let me place it side by side. It'd have like an entire foot section here on either side. So I was just like, screw it. We'll just deal with this and manage with these. So yeah. So we're going to leave our base of operations here while we go exploring. Because we actually need prawn suit arms, which means we're going to go look for some wreckages. Yay! Everyone's favorite thing. Yay. Let's see here. How are you doing here? I'm debating on whether I should.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah. I'm debating on whether I should charge my suit. Do I have my backup in here? I do. I don't need it. I also crafted little pod things so that we can find all the stuff. So, now, I did put Life Pod 12 back up so that I could see where I was going, because I was trying to go back to that area, to the mountains, to get some diamonds. Alright, Let's go to pod 13 and see if we can get it. I have no idea what pod 13 is. I am hoping to God that pod 13 isn't too hectic. I don't want to think about it. Hello. That emote's cute. I got for a moment there my audio cut out a little bit. Where are we going? Hello? Can you call me Amy? Yes. My mom made the account 3 years ago. I don't know why she named it Nora. No. How are you? I've had some intimates that that are made for me because they look similar to me. That's fair. Emotes, yes. That's fair. Sorry, I misread it. Ellie. Okay, I think that's right. I think I said Ellie right, but I said Emmy first, but my brain put an M in there, and there's no M in there. Ooh. I hate how I run over things. It makes me feel so bad. I'm so sorry. That's fair. I had some emotes commissioned for me at one point, but I also made some myself. So I know they're kind of fun, aren't they? It's kind of nice to have some stuff of your own for kind of like your own personal touch on it. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is the big mushroom biome. Oh. So this is, yeah, because this is the big one. Okay, cool. Hang in there 1 second. We are going to put down a pod thingy. I have brought these little things with me to keep track of them. Because I am horrible with the navigations around this area. So we're going to do this. It's going to be... Where's going to be big mush? So it's not like the little forest. Aww, they're very cute. Okay, so I was trying, I swear to God, not to hit him. That's a big pit. We're gonna hide in here. What the fuck? Oh, it's one of the alien things. Hello? No licking done, but I know. How are you? I'm good. We've played this game before on stream, but it's been several years ago, and we are attempting to try and do it again because we had people who wanted it recorded this time around. So I waited till I could remember the basic parts of the game, but that's about it, kind of thing. So we're back at it. It's still terrifying. But yeah, it's been good. How has everyone else been? Honestly, the running over the fish makes me so guilty because it's like we don't have to do this. Oh, I can scan this. Yes. I like how there's like no water in these areas. They're like airtight and everything. How do they keep the air good in here though? Just because an area has airtight area does not mean that the air is actually good to breathe. You know? I'm so happy right now. Oh yeah? Why? Just having a good day or got some good luck? Ooh. I would mark this, but I'll find it again. I think at some point. I feel so bad. I swear. It's like I feel bad, but I also am sitting here thinking I also don't want to die. So, cause I can't remember where the Leviathans are. Like, they're normally close by to these areas, so yeah. We're gonna go up to the giant tree. I would like to build a base here, but it's like far from everything else that I need. Okay. Like, I already have like a lot of Leviathan. My parents are not at home for a while. That means my siblings and I will not be hit for the meanwhile. And my girlfriend is at my house. Okay, that's fair. I always liked it when my parents weren't home because then they didn't be badgered to get stuff for them. Like my parents would ask me to like get them a glass of water or juice. It was nothing crazy, but it was annoying because they would wait until you were comfortable somehow, magically. They would wait until you've passed by them, said your basic "hello, mom," "hello, dad," and then you would walk past them. And then as soon as your butt got comfortable, your game was ready to go, your snacks were placed, they'd be like, "Hey, can you get me an orange juice?" Oh, the amount of times I could throttle somebody. Because I was like, "Why didn't you ask me why I was in there?" "Oh, well, I just, I wasn't thirsty until just now." I'm like, "You waited until I... Ooh, hey, baby. You waited until I knew there was a baby somewhere. You waited till I was comfortable." Actually, only I get beaten because I protect my siblings. You do the get down president type of thing. But yeah, my parents luckily were not obsessive with that. They were pestery, but they were pestery in the embarrassing parent kind of way, you know what I mean? My parents did everything in their power to embarrass us kids growing up. And now that we are adults, we're just like, we have no shame. Now I'll say things very uncolorful things in public. And my mom's like, what, why are you doing that? Why would you say that? Don't say that so loud. Someone's going to hear you. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I don't care. I was embarrassed my whole life. Now it's everyone else's turn. That's not funny. One time they broke my left arm. Why did they do that? Like, that's just horrible. Parents shouldn't be like that. But I thought you were meaning more like basic just punishment type things because they're normally harder on like the eldest.
Integrating new PDA data.
What's a little loud? But no, like that's sad if they're actually like breaking bones. I've never had my parents ever break a bone on me. But like I said, like my parents were actually good parents, I think, compared to a majority of people in my neighborhood. Okay. So we got that information. Did it give me a voice recording thing? I think it did. But yeah, my parents actually, like I said, were nice. So I wouldn't expect every parent to immediately be jerks, but they are obviously jerk people. And I'm sorry that they're jerks. Jesus, that's one way to go. So he crashed into the forest, and I guess either he burnt his ship burnt up or it breached because of the mushrooms. These mushrooms are hard, so they're doing well without protection, and then they ignore us, and I have to take care of my siblings. See, that's not like a parent at that point. That's just your sperm donor. They're not parents at that point. Parents raise kids. Parents take care of them. And like I said, I'm sorry if your family isn't an actually good pair of parents. Like I said, they're more like donors than they're anything else. Alright. What's wrong? Oh, dare you. How's work? Still good?
Little issues, but the same old, same old.
Oh, there's only some issues at work? That's fair.
Yeah.
It could be worse, seeing how kind of hot it is.
Yeah. Well, they put air conditioners, but I know those air conditioners, they suck. And at least at Oregon have no excuse to leave out early. Air conditioners are up, so if you leave out early, you'll get a strike.
Oh, the air conditioners went out early?
No. You remember when it was intense heat and then everyone has to leave out, allowed them to leave out early?
Yeah, when the heat wave hit and it knocked a lot of power stuff out.
Yeah, and that including the air conditioners.
Oh.
So, but now the air conditioners are up, but they're shitty.
Yeah, they're not probably running too great, are they? They probably just patchworked them.
Patchwork them, they feel like a freezer and they can't stay that make them safe, but hey, unfortunately for them.
They feel like a freezer?
Yes.
Look,
You can hand the freezer and match your whole body's in there, and if you have to do the frozen compartments,
yeah.
you're gonna be in one winter wonderland where.
See, I've done the frozen department at Walmart and stuff. And like I said, it could be so much worse. At least you know you're not gonna burn up, you know?
No, but you have to with like popsicles and then. It
Yeah.
smells bad in there.
Oh, well, yeah, it always smells stale because of the boxes of food and stuff. And if it's fresh food, it's even harder because that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But my siblings are cute. The way they are calling me Big Sis is so cute and trusting. That's fair. Well, at least you got siblings you like and you guys get along. You're not alone kind of thing. Alright. I don't know why there was bubble in there. I was very confused by that. Okay, so we've got Life Pod 13 stuff. What else do we need? Well, I need to find a wreckage and stuff. This is true. There might have been wreckages there, but I don't know, and they're not very easy to navigate. I also need food. This is why I have made a return home. I need to eat the food, and I need to eat as much of it as I can. Okay, do we have any more radio signals? We do.
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now.
Oh!
A landing site for you that's, well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple of days to align our orbit. Should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers for the weather holds. Don't leave us waiting.
Yes! Let's go. Okay. Alright. Let's go. We got Sunbeam coming. Let's hope it's daylight when they get here. Just because it's creepy standing on the beach by yourself at nighttime. Alright. Perfect time to take her to her span. Alright, let's go. We'll leave the prawn suit there. Hi. Alright, let's go. Speeding ahead. Oh goodness. Landing on what appears to be a mostly water planet. Yeah, I know. Well, see, that's the other thing too. There are sections in on the map that actually have land on them, but like the only land I think that, if I remember correctly from, so like the I watched a video on it a long time ago about the talking about it. The only other landmass on this place other than the island is the Arctic. You know, there may be other locations, but there's only two that we know so far of in Subnautica that has the floating islands and the Arctics. Ellie's girlfriend stole her phone. She said that. Okay, so we're gonna look down a little bit while we go through this, because what I'm thinking about doing, within reason, is if I see wreckages on the way, we're gonna drive there and back. Ugh. Okay, sorry, trying to readjust the chair. I like to take the sub where the Leviathans are because I can see them better on the radar. I can't see them with the sea moth. I can hear them everywhere, which scares the crap out of me and doesn't really do anything but make me scared. Oh, I don't like that it's green and I can't see everything. Oh, thank God. I thought that was something. Oh, we were already here. Oh, well, damn. I was expecting that to take a little longer. Yeah. I know. Okay, so here's the other question. Should I attempt to park this closer to the facility? I know that there's a Reaper Leviathan here. He is lower though. So I don't know if he's gonna pick fights with me or not. I probably shouldn't, because he'll be drawn to me more than anything. So we'll just park it here. There we go. Not a real issue, but the game appears to be a bit choppy and laggy. Yeah, I think it's because I just loaded some new stuff in. It's also the fact that, I'll be real, I'm at the lower more settings. I had them really low, but they may have to just be really low. Not that. I don't know what this is. Let's see what that does. Okay. Okay, stay put. Okay. Oh, speaking of that, I do need to do something. This. I don't really need the moth out. There is a frap setting. Okay, we can see that. The frap setting might be too high. Let's see. Yes, here it is. This might be a thing. There. We'll see about that. Okay. I don't need you to go very far. I just need you to sit here. And I need to get into your storage. Okay. Do anything else? No. I have food and water. We are on the island now. Okay. Let's see. I want to explore before they get here. I have food, water. I brought my whole base of operations. I brought my basically my living space in here. Okay. Oh, hey. I know there's a portal in here. At the front of it. Wow. I do need to put down another thing for this, because this one we'll have to come back to. What is the thing on top of that? Is that like a antennae or a satellite? I don't know. He escaped in the most graceful and terrifying manner that he could get away with. Yeeted himself over the edge. Okay. What the? Oh. Yeah. Freeze. Did he scan this? No. Oh yeah, I forgot. I made a noise and I freaked out and gave it a weird look. I know my face is invisible, but I turned and gave it the dirty stink eye of like, what do you want? In my defense, it made a noise. I wasn't prepared for it. Okay. I see we go into the base of operations. Ah! Oh, there's another one. Huh. Okay. I knew there was at least 2 that you could get, and then you could craft it, obviously. But I didn't know that there was more. Okay. Cool. That's amazing. That's interesting. I wonder what happens if you're not here when they come, you know? Like, if you don't appear when they, start to fly in, you know? You just get shot. You just see it get shot. I don't want to test that because I like want to see it, but that's a me thing. Okay. Oh, it's a broken one. Yes, scraps. We running.
Scans indicate this structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity. No match is found in database performing structural analysis.
Oh, okay. Also, I think I need to scan myself, don't I? No. Okay. It asked me a few times about it, but I wasn't positive. I don't remember it being this green, but I love it. I recall there's enough tablets for, but no purple ones needed to be crafted. Yeah, see, I could craft the purple ones, but now I remember it's kind of odd that you can craft the purple ones, but you never really need to craft any of the others, the ones that lead to more like cool stuff.
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
I mean, maybe if I think you can craft the purple ones simply to get into like little archive spots, little things for scanning things, but it's not like a necessity. As long as you use the purple ones you get for like getting into the important things. I like how he holds it, like he's playing with it in his hand.
The patterns of the walls cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional. Further data required.
I like how the PDA is like these strange markings on the wall. I wonder if they're just pretty, or if they have functions. Because I didn't ask. The machine asked, clearly.
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
forgot that they like this is the only elevator you find in the entire game. It's sad. I don't. I want. And it's like, and I think, like, it's cool. I wish you had more floating elevators like it. 1 second.